Hello, this is Philip Hesser. I'm going to tell you a little bit today about a course I'll be giving in the month of March 2022. The course is called The Best Reward, a Monumental History of Delmarva. We all know that we have, as a species, been memorializing the dead from the very beginning of our history as a species. What I want to do is focus a bit on Delmarva and how we have memorialized the fallen, the dead, the departed. And I want to talk about it both in the perspective of the way people were memorialized in the past and the way we look at those memorials today. So what I'll be doing in the course of our 4 weeks, which will be Wednesdays, March the 2nd, the 9th, the 16th and the 23rd from 10 o'clock to 11:30, and also for those of you who will be attending via Zoom or Zoom recording, what we're going to do is look at one topic each week to give us a sense of what it is like to observe the passing of people here on Delmarva. So the first week we're going to talk about memorializing George Washington and what that involved on Delmarva based on their memories of him and his legacy. In week 2, we're going to be looking at heroes that were remembered and later on forgotten. That will involve such people as our former governor, Holiday Hicks, as well as the fallen of the Civil War in Salisbury, Union soldiers. Another week, we're going to be looking at what I call from the front yard to the graveyard. We'll look at the way people are buried on Delmarva, some of whom have been buried in front yards in rural areas, and of course, many of whom are in various graveyards all over Delmarva. We'll look at some of those notions and monuments, and we'll also look at the way those monuments in many cases are being threatened by sea level rise. And then finally, we're going to look at signs of the times and how how people memorialized on Delmarva may be subject to change over the years. And we'll focus in terms of the rediscovery of Harriet Tubman. We'll look at the way that that posterity looks at John Winder from the Civil War. And we'll also look at various other soldiers of the Civil War, Confederate and Union. Hopefully, in the course of our 4 weeks, we'll have a chance to get some basic notions then about how we remember people, how people have been remembered in Delmarva, and ultimately the fate of their image today, and in what ways we remember them, or choose to observe their passing and their lives in a different way. I think it'll be an interesting class, and I look forward to your participation.